Morning everyone, just a quick update on our very exciting news of this morning. Firstly, the final results, our year-end results. Cash at 30 November was 1.5 million, which doesn't include the cash we raised in December of 1.2 million before costs. So cash position very strong. Last year it was only 200,000 at year-end. The loss for the year is about 2 million, which is up from 1.3 of last year, but reflects a significant amount of work that's been going on. Of course, we're still pre-revenue, but we're very much working on that. The corollary of that, though, is that our net asset position has strengthened from 8.3 million last year to 10 million this year. So results are really strong. The balance sheet is strong. Cash position is strong. So we're in really good shape moving into the next financial year. It also gives us the bandwidth to think about how we unlock value in our assets for the benefit of Alba shareholders. Got a lot of assets, very strong ones, and we have looked at the various alternatives for fast tracking value accretion in those assets. And what we've decided as Alba board is that the rationale for a spin out of all of our Greenland assets is overwhelmingly strong, and there's a number of reasons for that. We do think the Greenland assets are undervalued in the Alba portfolio, and that a standalone Greenland listing gives a very good prospects for a significant valuation uplift on our Greenland assets. So the idea is to spin out all the Greenland assets into a new AIM listing, and Alba will become a major shareholder in the new listco. That means a number of things. Alba will no longer have to fund Greenland. It will need significant funding in the years ahead, as we seek to move one or two of those assets at least into development and ultimately production. So Alba will get the benefit of uplift on all of the work that's going to be done by the Greenland Listco management team, but no downside in terms of having to fund. So that's a major benefit for Alba. Less dilution for shareholders. We focus on our UK and Irish assets, and let's not forget that our share price growth over the last 12 months since we recovered from the lows of the pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic, have all been fueled by gold in Wales and Clogau in particular, and the work we've been doing there, which is ongoing. More about that very soon. And so, that's going to be Alba's focus, management team's focus, is getting Clogau into production. Meanwhile, we'll obviously keep a very close look and be closely involved with the Greenland assets as a major shareholder of Greenland Listco. So, as I say, we see that as a win-win for Alba, and also just unlocking, as I say, value. If you look at other Greenland-focused listed entities, or whether on AIM, you look at Blue Jay and AX Gold, or on TSX, or on ASX with Greenland Minerals, you're seeing valuations from, upwards from 50 to 90 million pounds equivalent. So there is significant bandwidth and scope for us to get Greenland Listco's market cap well up into the tens of millions, and that's the objective for the new Listco. As I say, we'll be very, very much involved in that process, and we will be a major shareholder. So this is transformational for us. We think it's going to add a huge amount of value potentially to the group and to the value of Alba, and that's the name of the game here. So that's really it in a nutshell. There'll be obviously a lot more news as we progress the transaction in the days and weeks ahead. So there'll be more news coming out on that, and of course a lot more news on all of our project work at Clogau, and all of our preparations for drilling in Greenland. So watch this space, but I just wanted to give you a very quick update. There'll be more, as I say, coming, more news coming very soon. Thanks everybody.